Bridgeport is a beautiful place with a proud history, but it's also a place that's dangerous, that has a lot of poverty.
Get low, get low.
Oh, it's definitely a safe haven. A city like Bridgeport,
Right hand only, right hand only.
with all the problems that it has, these kids don't have to deal with any of that while they're here. They're protected.
Just do the best you can. We're gonna work on our speed dribble.
This summer, nearly 500 of the city's children will be protected in this safe haven, Lewis Marin School in Bridgeport, spending 2 weeks learning the fundamentals of basketball and the basics of life.
Take your time, take your time. You can do. What's the word? Never say can't.
A 23-year member of the Bridgeport Police Force, Lieutenant David Daniels, started Officer Friendly's drug-free basketball camp 14 years ago, using hoops as the vehicle to teach values and respect to some of the city's most disenfranchised and disconnected youth.
I think most kids want to know that people love them and pay attention to them and want them to succeed. I don't think they always hear that.
Just like you're walking. There you go.
I think that's what helped me when I was growing up in the projects. I think that people looked at me and saw some potential, and I had to live up to that potential, so that's what I try to get kids to do.
A Bridgeport native, Daniels grew up in the P.T. Barnum Housing Project, playing ball with his friends, Walter and Bernie. Sports brought the boys together and kept them out of trouble. Now, all these years later, those young pickup players are successful men, using their life experience to give back to Bridgeport.
All right, good job. Excellent job. Way to work.
Bernie Lofton's the resident motivator and the assistant director of this summer camp. During the school year, he's a coach at Basket High.
Step.
Because you don't want to just play basketball because that's one-dimensional. And once you let the air out of the basketball, what do? You have to have options and opportunities.
Walter Luckett holds the high school scoring record for all of New England and was drafted by the Detroit Pistons. These days, he's the general manager of ECHO, an acronym for empathy, character, goals, and opportunity. His organization partners with educators and camps all over the state, bringing in self-esteem presentations, career awareness, health and wellness, what he calls a holistic approach to developing young people.
It's a community effort. It's a community need. And believe it or not, caring adults are going to make the behavior change because they have to set the example.
Here, about 15 Bridgeport police officers volunteer on any given day. Campers can count on free breakfast and lunch. Many stay for night league. A typical day for Daniels begins at 6 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, and sometimes even into the overnight hours.
A lot of parents bring me their kids when their kids are troubled in school, stealing, getting in trouble, beating up people. I tell their parents, here's my telephone number. If you don't see any progress, call me and I will come get him in the middle of the night. This particular kid was doing bad in school, and I brought him in. He started to improve.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Many of the former campers graduate to counselors if they stick with the program.
5, 6, 7, 8.
18-year-old Julie Mar Ortiz has taken advantage of all ECHO has to offer, interning with corporate sponsor People's United Community Foundation, working summers at Officer Friendly's, passing on the lessons she's learned to these kids.
It's good for them to see that there's other people that they can look up to besides people in the street.
And at night, when the gym shuts down and the campers go home, Daniels knows he's making a difference.
I grew up around gangsters, around murderers, around thieves. Even though I can't stop kids from growing up that way, I can show them alternatives and give them something better at the end of the day.